Good morning, everybody. Um, Today I'll be discussing topics on why wildfires are bad for the environment. Due to global warming, climate change has become more dramatic. The dry season has become longer, so wildfires have been appearing more and more frequent. In order to understand just why wildfires are a big issue here in California, we have to know what a wildfire is. A wildfire is an uncontrolled fire caused um, by nature or human activities, such as in places like in forests or rural areas. Three elements causes wildfires: oxygen, fuel, and high temperatures. Wildfires usually occur in hot and dry climates and have been more frequent as the year progresses here in California. Some main contributors as to why wildfires have been occurring more frequently are human activities, global warming, and just natural disasters. One, one of many problems of wildfires is global warming. Global warming has been around since the early 1900s, but in, as early in the 1900s, but in today's day and age, it has gotten worse and worse. Global warming is the long-term heating of the Earth's surface and is slowly catching up to us. We have seen it firsthand. Global warming is changing our climate's temperatures and is making it even hotter outside. And that can change the temperature of the weather to the triple digits and increase the temperature of the wind. All of these changes have potential to cause natural disasters. All these changes have the potential to cause natural disasters to form. In the article Worldwide Life, it quotes, sea levels are rising and oceans are becoming warmer to longer, more intense, more intense droughts. When natural disasters happen, there will also be the aftermath effects that can impact many ecosystems and the lives of other wild animals. There will also be times where wildfires can also be caused by man. In the article on wildfire and evaluation, the national park discusses that nearly 85% of wildfires in the United States are caused by humans. Human-caused fires result from campfires left unattended, the burning of debris, and the equipment use and malfunctions. And they can also lead to man-made trash such as cigarettes and other flammable fuels. Where there are problems, there must be causes as well. There are multiple causes of global warming, such as deforestation and the generation of power, but pollution is one of the main contributors. In the article by United Nations, they stated that, quote, pollution, mostly associated as a byproduct of urban landscapes, is also linked with the climate change. Both climate change and air pollution are intensified by the burning of fossil fuels, which increases CO2 emissions and causes global warming. Unquote. As global warming continues to change the temperature of our weather, it will also change the timing of natural events to happen more frequently. Global warming has the power to manipulate the weather, causing more wildfires, droughts, and hot rain to occur. Um, these elements make the risk of wildfires these elements make the risk of a wildfire happening a lot more higher than what it should be. But man-made wildfires have the highest rate. In the article by Shelterbox, they quote only 10 to 15% of them happen on their own in nature. Most wildfires are caused by humans, and the most common causes are unattended camps, debris, and discarded of cigarettes. Unquote. Although wildfires seem bad, they can also have some positive effects on the environment, and maybe even solutions to wildfires. As residents in California, we should have basic wildfire knowledge, such as how to prevent them and how to deal with them. Education is the first step to prevention. When wildfires go when wildfires, when individuals go to forests, they should not use fire, or they should be very careful. They must not ignite any nearby fuels and try to be alerted when they find sparks. Because most wildfires are caused by human activities, and they should be aware of using fire all the time. As for global warming, they can try to lessen pollution by planting more trees, thus increasing the absorption of CO2. In the article Too Precious to Lose, they discuss, quote, cutting down forests and to create farms or pastures for other reasons causes emissions. Since forests absorb carbon dioxide, destroying them also limits nature's ability to keep emissions out of the atmosphere, end quote. Changing the materials of houses is another great idea to keep out of control wildfires from completely burning down your house. Then for human activity, we just need to be more aware of our actions on what can accidentally cause a wildfire. The article, Forest Fire Prevention Tips, states that obeying local laws regarding open fires, including campfires and preventing wildfires from happening, and the same goes for keeping all flammable objects away from fire, such as scraping away leaves, twigs, grass from a 10-foot diameter circle from the fire. End quote. In conclusion, while I have been in Riverside for most of my life, I have already seen many wildfires. I know global warming and climate change are to a point uncontrollable, but we can change our past actions by correcting and mending today's environment. We can do this by keeping people informed and by spreading awareness, by telling them the rules and safety regulations, and we can start throwing away flammable objects instead of just littering. Scientists predicted that in the future we will have more wildfires in the world, but they will be larger and more disastrous, which is a disaster for me, sorry. But I know that if I'm informed about the prevention and regulations of global warming, I know I can do my part too from keeping wildfires from spreading. Thank you.